Why work for 20 years to get what you already have? Have you ever felt like you're on a hamster wheel, constantly chasing the next promotion, the next big project, the next pay raise? We're often told that this is the path to happiness, that success and contentment are waiting for us at the finish line years down the road. But what if that finish line is actually where you are right now? There's a wonderful old story that really makes you think about this. It's about a wealthy businessman on vacation in a small coastal village. One morning, he sees a local fisherman returning to shore with a small but impressive catch of fish. The businessman, always looking for an opportunity, approaches him. "That's a fine catch," he says. "But why did you come back so early? If you stayed out longer, you could catch so many more fish." The fisherman simply smiles and says, "This is enough to feed my family for today." The businessman is baffled. "But what do you do with the rest of your day?" he asks. "Oh, I have a wonderful life," the fisherman replies. "I wake up late, fish a little, play with my children, take a siesta with my wife, and in the evening, I stroll into the village to sip wine and play guitar with my friends." The businessman scoffs. "I have an MBA from Harvard, and I can help you. You need to fish longer. With the extra money, you can buy a bigger boat. With a bigger boat, you'll catch more fish and can hire several more boats. Eventually, you'll have a whole fleet," he continued, getting more and more excited. "Then you can skip the middleman and sell directly to the processor, or even open your own cannery. You'll control the product, the processing, and the distribution. You'll leave this small village and move to the city, then another, expanding your empire." The fisherman listens patiently and then asks, "And how long would all that take?" 15, maybe 20 years, the businessman calculates. "And then what happens?" asks the fisherman. The businessman beams. "That's the best part. When the time is right, you'll sell your company stock to the public and become very, very rich. You'll make millions." "Millions," the fisherman repeats. "And then what?" "Then," the businessman says with a grand gesture, "you can finally retire. You can move to a small coastal fishing village where you can wake up late, fish a little, play with your grandchildren, take a siesta with your wife, and stroll into the village in the evenings to sip wine and play guitar with your friends." The fisherman looks at the businessman, smiles, and says, "But sir, isn't that what I'm doing right now?" This story isn't about shunning ambition or hard work. It's a powerful reminder to ask ourselves why we're working so hard. Are we chasing a future that we could, in many ways, be living today? It challenges us to define success on our own terms, not by the world's standards of endless accumulation, but by the richness of our daily lives. Maybe true wealth isn't about having more, but about appreciating that we already have enough. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time. Namaste.